All right, let's jump in. Hello, hello, hello. On this wonderful, wonderful Monday. Let's see who's joining, who's jumping on board. Tell me where you're connecting from. It's always nice to know where everybody is connecting from, of course. Just so we can. Charles, all right, awesome. Just so we know, I know what part of the world you are connecting from. Okay, Maryland. Thank you, Celeste. Okay, Northeast UK. Spiritual Quest, thank you for being here. All right, let's see who else jumps on board. A few people already coming in. Northeast UK. Rick is in the house. Good evening. How are you? It's been a minute. Yes, it has been a minute, my friend Rick. How are you doing, my friend? Hope everything is well. In the Big Apple, I'm sure that everything is well. How's your weather out there, my friend Rick? Let's see who else is jumping on board. A few people already. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Pretty cool. All right. I'm going to start, and whoever jumps on board, we can always, go back and say what we need to say. All right. So what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the importance of being happy, actually. Okay. And this is key for everybody, not just one or two. You see, we believe that we have to. Thank you for that. We believe that we have to rely on external forces, or to be happy, right? And that is simply not the case, because what happens is happiness is actually internal. It only happens from within. We've been accustomed to believe that when this happens, we're going to be happy, or if we achieve this, we're going to be happy, and so on and so on and so on, right? But in reality, everything comes from within, and no matter what is happening outside of yourself, that cannot affect you unless you allow it. Okay? So what happens is, most of the time, if not all of the time, we just allow external forces to take over and control us. But in reality, nothing can control us unless we allow it. Okay? So, but this goes even further, because being happy is key to everything, believe it or not. Because when you are happy internally, you are setting out a frequency and a vibration that the world and the universe really, really understands and picks up on. Okay? And what it's going to do is, it's going to receive this message that you are happy, and it's going to give you more and more and more of it. Furthermore, you are going to start attracting frequencies and vibrations that are very, very high and very, very similar to your happiness, okay? So what happens is, anything that you basically desired, okay, now comes into play. It comes right here, right now, because it is just sending you this beautiful message right back to you. And Rick is saying, when I see you, I'm happy. There you go. You bring a smile to my face every time. Thank you, Rick. But the key, you know what it is, Rick? Thank you for your wonderful words, my wonderful friend. But the key is to be happy regardless if you see me or not. Okay? And the reason for this is because when you are happy, regardless of any outside source, you are sending out a strong message. You are sending out a strong signal to the universe, and you are saying that I am happy regardless of what is happening. So what's going to happen, the universe is going to send you so much more right back to you, okay? Because, again, happiness starts from within. Happiness only comes from within. But we fail to realize that, and when I say we fail, I mean all of us, okay, including myself. A lot of times, I caught myself just relying on external forces to be happy. That's in the past. This doesn't happen to me now. But when you reach a certain plateau, or a certain I don't know if you can call it wisdom. You reach a certain level. What happens is you start looking back and you realize that happiness comes from within. Thank you for that wonderful rose, by the way. So, having said this, I want to see some of your comments. It doesn't necessarily have to be on this topic. It can be regarding anything, of course. But like I said, happiness is key, and you need to keep that key, going within you in order for you to have even more of whatever it is that you want to have. So, having said this, let's get some more likes. The more likes we get here, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here on TikTok. It seems like this platform loves it when we get likes, and it brings more people on board to share this wonderful experience with us. Now, for those of you that are the first time here, you can go check me out on my actual page, and if you like what you see, you can hit a follow, of course, and at the same time you can hit the little bell icon, which is the notifications icon. So every time I actually upload a video, you can be the first to get notified. Now, for all of those that were asking about my other platforms, you will find those right under my page on TikTok. You're going to find Linktree. Okay, you tap on that and it's going to direct you to my other platforms as well. That's the easiest way to find me. Okay, I'm also going to add a website very, very soon there, and the reason for this is because I had to create a website, believe it or not. I had such a huge response, even with the mentoring and all that, so I had to go this way. That's going to start after the holidays, obviously. So everything is good. I love every single one of you. This is fantastic. And again, for those of you that wish to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one just to touch base. So let's see some of your comments, what's happening here. Okay, of course, Rick, I love you. It's cold, it's good, nice to see you smile, much love. Yeah, it's cold down here as well, Rick, so it's not just, thank you, Sarah, for that, Sarah Thanasia. Craig, thank you, wonderful, wonderful. I can imagine that it's cold. It's also cold down here, so this is fantastic. Sarah, thank you very, very much, appreciate that. Hi, friend, hello, awesome. Okay. And Katrina says, absolutely teach my clients this all the time. Yes. As a matter of fact, thank you, Sarah, again. As a matter of fact, when you teach your clients this, not only are they going to appreciate it, but you're also creating awareness. And the awareness is that, you are truly, truly happy, okay, by default, I should say this. Automatically you are happy. But what happens is we pick up on energies around us. We pick up on moods that other people have. We pick up on situations. We pick up on whatever we see on TV or on the radio, and we become this little ball, like wherever they toss us around, we bounce, right? But the key is to forget about all of that and just focus on your internal happiness. And when you are truly happy internally, and you raise that frequency, you raise that vibration, things in your life will magically start to happen really, really quick, really, really fast. And thank you, Amelia, for that. And you're going to notice that your life improves in every single situation and every single condition. From, it doesn't matter, whatever it is that you want, from your financial goals to your family goals, to your health goals, to whatever goal it is that you might want to have, right? Everything just starts to roll out and play in such harmony, because now you are generating this vibration and frequency that is in total alignment with who you really are. And the universe, like I said, recognizes this and just sends you the same thing right back at you. Okay. And Katrina, again, yes, happiness starts from within, 1000%, just like we were saying. Hello, hello. Okay. And in low energy and anxious, short attention span, what can I do? Okay, so you're low energy and you have a short attention span. So your short attention span is normal to have when you have low energy, believe it or not. So everything starts from your internal energy, okay? You're not going to have attention, or you're not going to be paying attention to things when your energy is low, obviously. Okay, so your issue is right there already. So what do you do about that? You focus on your internal energy, okay? There's multiple ways to do this, of course, but first you start with you focusing on your energy from, I would start the belly area and let it expand, okay? You got to feel this. It's going to feel like a tingling, or like a sensation, or some kind of a vibration, or maybe even an emotion. Focus on that energy. The more you focus on this energy, the more it's going to grow and it will expand. At the same time, in this scenario, what you want to do also is be aware and focused in the present moment at the same time. By doing so, it is like you are meditating. Speaking of meditation, you also want to meditate at least twice a day, okay, for 20 to 30 minutes, once in the morning, once in the evening. Also, nutrition is key here, okay? And when I say nutrition is key, you need to avoid foods that are very heavy for you. You need to avoid foods that keep you up at night, okay? You need to play around with what kind of foods they are, because everybody, again, is different, right? If you want more info, though, that you can always message me. So, focus on your energy, do the stuff that I just mentioned, and you will see that everything is going to change for you dramatically. Okay, hello. Awesome. And I'd love to Zoom meet with you. Okay, user. Yeah, so again, like the Zoom meetings are for people that have subscribed so far. Okay, I just have so many people that are requesting Zoom meetings. So it's for people that have subscribed on this platform, and from there we can do Zoom meetings, right? And then starting after the holidays, what's going to happen again, for those that wanted mentorship, we will set something up. Like I said, I've already created a website that should be out just before the holidays. I will keep everybody posted. But thank you for that. Sarah, you're most welcome. Thank you, Sarah. Love and light to you. Shannon, yes, okay. And Amelia is in the house, like, awesome. Good evening. Okay, when can I share? Christian said, when can I share my gift violin music with you? Wow. Anytime you wish, anytime you want, you can share anything you want, Christian. Thank you for that. 28 days in the house. Everyone watching, tap. I love, okay, your phones. Share. I love your enthusiasm. I love when people just jump on board, and I love you folks. I really do. Dennis is in the house. Brother, can I have a DM with you? I have 2 questions. It's not for here. Please and thanks. Okay, Dennis. If I'm not friends with you, because I'm not sure if I am or not, what you can do is you can send me the same message on one of my videos, okay? I'm going to see it, and I'm going to follow you right back, and then you can DM me, okay? That's the best way for you to do it. Okay, and from here, Mr. Light, new here, excited to try astral projection technique tonight. Awesome. So, I've already given 2 different techniques on 2 different videos. I'm also going to give a 3rd technique. Probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that video tomorrow or the next day, but I am going to give a 3rd technique. And I'm also going to give you guys a technique to come back, because a few of you were kind of worried that you're going to leave your body and never come back. So, we'll cover that as well. Okay. On YouTube, search Semichman. Okay. I will do so, Christian. I'm going to search it out. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. When I fast, feel very connected. Yes, and it makes total sense that you would feel connected, Christine. Or Christy, is it? Yeah, Christy. The reason for this is because when, let's say you eat, okay, especially when you eat heavy foods, when I talk about heavy foods, I'm talking about heavy on the digestive system, okay? What happens is your body uses a lot of energy to digest, and believe it or not, it takes a lot of energy. So your body is drained most of the time. So when you actually fast, the reverse is actually true. Now your body is rejuvenated. Your body, and you have no issues whatsoever with actually connecting with yourself. Okay, so it's a wonderful thing to actually fast. Thank you, Sarah, for this. Okay. Okay, and Lavo says you talk about living or leaving the body in one video, how we get back in the body. Just like I said earlier, I'm also going to do a video, but basically this is how it works, okay? Every time you leave your body every night, believe it or not, okay? I know for some of you this might be shocking news, but this is no news at all in reality. When you leave every night, when you go to sleep, you leave your body. The reason for this is because, let me explain it like this, okay? Your body is a tool, okay? Think about it as, I don't know how many of you are aware of the vehicles like the Teslas, right? Or any other electric vehicle. What happens? You drive it around, and then when it's time for you to charge it again, what do? You take it home, you plug it in, all right? And you let it charge. But you, the driver, what happens? You open the door, you leave the car, and voila, you're somewhere else, right? Now, think about the Tesla is your body in this case. You, the driver, is the soul. You're not in the car when the car is sleeping, okay? So what happens is, once the car is fully charged, you come back in the morning, you jump in the car, and you drive off. Thank you, Amelia, okay? It's the same concept, okay? When you go to sleep at night, your soul leaves. Why? Because it's got nothing to do in your body. Your body is a living entity of its own. Your body rejuvenates on its own. It doesn't need you to do anything for it in that particular time and moment. So you go and you astral travel and you do all kinds of things. But you don't remember this because the minute you come back, you jump into your body, and all of a sudden when you open your eyes, this is your reality and you forgot everything about it. Okay? So, when you leave your body intentionally, all you got to do is just think of your body again. And the minute you think of your body, you will be right back into it, no matter what. Okay? Now, even if this doesn't work for you, which it always does, trust me, you will be directed right back into your body by your guides or your angels or whoever it is that you believe in. They're going to direct you right back into your body because it's not your time to leave. Plain and simple. All right, very interesting live. Thank you. And Rick, it's hard at times. Life has challenges and my emotions go up and down. It's a hard one. Yes, it is. I get it. To be happy is a hard one, but this is where the challenge becomes a challenge. This is where you need to be aware of it. And by the way you've stated it, Rick, it seems like that you are very, very aware of it, right? You are already aware that your emotions go up and down. So the key here is to recognize that you are the one that controls your emotions, that you are the one that is the power behind the throne, okay? So plain and simple, when your emotions start to dip, you think of something that makes you happy, and you hold that thought. The minute you hold that thought, another thought similar to it after 15 seconds or so will accompany it, okay? And your thought is going to bring another similar thought, and so on and so on and so on, and you're going to create like a ball, a tumbling ball of beautiful thoughts, and thus your emotions automatically will rise and you will be happy. So I hope that helps you, Rick. If it doesn't, you just text me. You know where to find me. I'm going to give you more info. All right. Okay, that's awesome. Hello, hello, hello from Romania. 3 a.m. here. Awesome. Rick, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Rick, Lavos, okay, 59, you're beautiful, thanks for you. Okay, awesome, I love the way you guys are talking. Thank you, my friend, for that. Hello, nearsightedness, how to combat struggling recently. Again, when you have an issue, a health issue, we need to realize that everything is energy. Okay, Michael? So what you do again is you focus your energy, you focus your attention on that particular spot that you think you have a problem with. Okay? When you focus this on that particular spot, you are giving it energy. Okay? Chances are there's a blockage of energy where you are where that issue is in your eyes in this case. Okay, so what I would also suggest is for you to, when you feel your internal energy, to play around with it, move it from the bottom of your body to the top, let it circulate. You can feel it every time, like even if you put your hands like this and you just move the energy up or down, the feeling of that energy moving up and down, this is what you're trying to do. Now rotate that energy, let it go around you, and then shift it again. Okay, and then when you bring it to your eyes where the issue is, okay, you're gonna feel that it probably is blocked, right? So that is the issue. Right where you feel the blockage, focus the energy there until you can actually feel it passing through freely. Once you feel it passing through freely, your problem is resolved, believe it or not. It is this simple, but you need to practice it. why paused? I think that's been taken care of. Panilko, hello brother. It's late here, but saw you and I hopped on. Thank you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Always nice to have you here. I know it's late in Greece right now. For sure it is late. But thank you for jumping on board. Amelia, thank you. Okay, yep, biological machines, 1000%. I agree. While sleeping, our body isn't fasting. It is. It's actually in repair mode, but it's usually in repair mode all the time, but especially when we're sleeping. And Annie, are all our dreams our parallel lives? So, not all of your dreams are parallel lives, but all the dreams that you are having are happening in some kind of a life. Okay, and I'm saying not all of them are your parallel lives because when you dream, you also visit other realities. So when you visit those realities, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are living that reality, but rather in that case, you are just visiting and you are exploring that. Okay, but can it be parallel lives? Yes, they can as well. Okay, how do you determine that? You determine that by when you are actually in the dream, the level of control that you have will determine if it is one of your lives or if you are just visiting. Okay, generally speaking, when you're visiting, you're not going to have much control in that so-called dream. What you're going to be doing though is you're going to be able to observe, to see, to learn things, and then you leave. Beautiful questions. I love it. Today is awesome. And Amelia, recently I've been waking up, not recognizing where I am for the first second. And you know what, Amelia? That's actually awesome because you were actually traveling all night or all day, depends when you sleep, and it is very, very common to not know where you are. That means you had a wonderful tour all night. You were roaming around to many different places. That's all good. It's all good. And McFly, so not for atheists to attempt. All right. Isn't daydreaming a form of astral projection? Not really. When you astral project, you really feel that you are traveling. You really feel that you are in those dimensions. When you are daydreaming, it's not astral projection. When you are daydreaming, you are actually being in a different reality, okay? But again, without having, what do you call, that sense of control in it. It's not really the same, astral projection and daydreaming. But they do have similarities, though, for sure. All right, love this. You guys are awesome. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Not a problem. Going down to see what other comments we have. Mr. Light, thank you very much. Will do. Awesome. I hope you do. Anxiety just thinking of this. So, again, if you feel nervous doing this, then don't do it. If you feel anxious about something, then simply don't do it. Because when you have a certain emotion or a certain feeling, you got to go by that. And the reason for this is because you are not in alignment with it at this particular moment. In some time, maybe in the future, you will be, but right at the moment, you're not. So I wouldn't attempt it. Simple. Out of body, how do I come back to the body? Same thing, like I said, all you need to do is to think of your body. And when I say think of your body, I don't mean to think of yourself as the body. I mean to actually visualize your body. Okay, the minute you do that, you will be right back in it. All right, let's get some more likes here. The more likes we get, the more people will jump on board. I love you guys. And like I was saying at the beginning, okay, happiness is internal. Happiness is the key, believe it or not, to everything. And believe it or not, you are the one responsible to keep yourself happy. And when I say responsible, I mean that you create happiness from inside. Okay, as a matter of fact, everything comes from inside outward. But we have been conditioned to believe that happiness is something that we need to achieve, that happiness is outside of us, and it's not. We think by, I don't know, buying a new car was going to make us happy, or a house going to make us happy, or finding a new spouse going to make us happy. Whatever the scenario might be, doesn't matter. The truth to the matter is that's a band-aid, okay? It's just a temporary fix. True happiness only comes from within. And the minute you realize this and the minute you apply this, everything else in your life will also fall in place like a jigsaw puzzle. It's going to fall in place and you will be amazed at how simple and easy your life gets from there on. Because you are raising your vibration, you are raising your frequency, and the universe will match it accordingly. Okay, because the language of the universe is frequency and vibration. Okay, it doesn't know what you want out of life. Whatever you are projecting, it gives it right back to you. Thank you, DJ Rock. It gives it right back to you. Okay, so whatever frequency you are generating, it gives that right back to you. That's the language it understands. It's plain and simple. All right. Let's see if anybody has any comments here, any of my subs. Okay. 30-day, agree with you. Okay, on anxiety, got that. Amelia, perfect. Trying to go down to see if any of my subs have any questions. All right, we're clear so far. Let me go back up and see what's happening. Can I ask how you came to the understanding that spirits are real? So, first of all, you need to understand one thing, okay? What are you doing right now? You are aware that you exist, right? So, the minute you understand that you exist, then you're also going to understand that you always existed when you really connect with yourself, right? So what we call spirits in reality is just, they're beings just like us. You are a spirit. You are that being. We're talking about, when we talk about spirits, it's just the word like entities in different realities or in different realms. But in reality, we are all one. We all came from Source. And we are all love and light, believe it or not. So if you are here and you are real, then spirits are real as well. Make no mistake about it. because all they are is other beings like yourself, but in different realities, in different realms. Beautiful questions, though. I love it. How's she going, huh? Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so what should I do with blueprint I keep dreaming about? So, if you keep dreaming about a certain dream that keeps recurring, okay, pay very close attention to it, because there is a strong message there for you. And the message is coming either from your higher being, your inner being that we call, from your guides, from your angels, doesn't matter, whatever it is that you believe in, okay? That message is loud and clear. You need to pick up on it, and the only one that can do it is you, okay? But you definitely have a message there. I would pay very close attention to all the dream symbols that you are dreaming about right there. Adartico, how are you, my friend? Nice to have you on board. I don't have dreams anymore after an accident. Will it come back? Can I do something to get it? So, very good question. And the answer is plain and simple. Dreams, everybody has dreams. Everybody, doesn't matter. The only difference is here that you don't remember them. Okay, just like when we astral travel at night, we come back, we don't remember it. The same thing has happened to you right now. So what I suggest for you to do, Adartico, just before you go to sleep, you put the intention that you want to remember your dreams. Okay? At the same time, I would recommend you have not necessarily a pen and paper, because when you have a pen and paper, you know, if you're sleeping in the dark, by the time you turn on the light, you're going to forget about whatever it was that you were doing. But maybe if you have like a tape recorder or a cell phone or something that you can set it on record, let's say you put this intention, and all of a sudden when you have a dream, you can phrase it like this, okay? The minute I dream, I want to wake up and remember that dream, or the minute I dream, I want to remember instantly, I want to get up and remember it. So what's going to happen is when a dream occurs, you will wake up, you record it. The minute you record it, like you will just say whatever it was that you were dreaming, and then push stop, you know what I mean? And in the morning, just play it back, because I guarantee you in the morning, you're not going to remember it. But when you play back that recording, then it's going to trigger what you were dreaming about. Play around with that and see how it works out for you, Adartico. How do you leave your body? Okay, I've done 2 videos on that. I suggest you go and you watch them. Okay, one is out of body, and the other one is out of body 2. I'm going to do a 3rd video on them as well. But I suggest you go and you check them out on my page. Alright. How do I realize store trauma, land pain from head and body? Well, how do you release stored trauma, you mean, okay? And pain from head and body. So again, you scan your body internally. And when I say you scan it, you just pick a spot, okay, internally. And let's say you focus on your hand right now. And the reason I'm saying your hand is because our hands are very, very sensitive. We use them to touch things around, so we are very sensitive with our hands. So let's say you pick your hands. Feel your hand from the inside out, okay? Do you feel that energy? Now, move that energy from that hand to the other hand. And at the same time, you can feel both hands. From here, move it to your feet internally, right? From there, you can move it to any part of your body, okay? So, by doing so, now I want you to do a complete scan from toes to your head and vice versa. Just scan the energy going up and down, right? And then you can rotate the energy. You can start from your head, let it go down, let it go up your spine and over your head. You can feel it when you start playing around with this energy, right? So the more freely this energy rotates, the more the blockages, because in this case you do have blockages for sure, are going to be released, okay? So keep doing this over and over and over again, and before you know it, your stored trauma will disappear. Boy, isn't that the truth? Awesome, awesome. Have a lovely evening. Arzo from London. Thank you, Arzo, for connecting. Love and light to you, my friend. Beautiful. Have so many different people from all around the world. Congratulations, man. You explained so good and simple. Thank you, my friend. That's the whole point. I love to explain things plain and simple because life is meant to be simple. We just overcomplicate it, believe it or not. Love your channel. Thank you, my friend. DJ Rockmaster, thank you for the mic. DJ Rock, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, Hey Courage. Hey Courage is on TikTok. Awesome. Thank you. The Lion from the Wizard of Oz. Awesome. How can I reset my soul? John in Ireland. Okay. My question to you is, why would you want to reset your soul? Your soul is perfect just the way it is. Okay? Your soul is here to experience this dimension. You are here to experience linear time. You are here to experience what this lovely planet has to offer. I'm not sure why you would want to reset it. And even if you wanted to reset it, there's nothing to reset to begin with. Why? Because your soul is very, very wise. Believe me. It's not a baby. It's very, very old. Your soul, if you can call it that, because time doesn't exist, your soul is part of the Creator. Your soul is part of Source. So there's nothing for you to reset, John. And Kepent, I believe, if the world is inside us, in our mind, how is astral projection possible? So when we say that the world is inside us, what does this mean? This means that we perceive everything and we create everything from inside us, okay? But when you realize how vast you really are, you have, what do we call it? You have no limits, okay? You are vast. Like the universe is vast. There's no beginning, there's no end. So when you understand that you are the universe and beyond, then you will realize that astral projection is also the same way, okay? It is vast. So this is how it all works out, if that makes sense to you. A lot of messages here. Let's go down and see if any of my subs have something to say here. Not that everybody else is not important. I just always go down to see if I'm missing anybody here that I don't want to miss. Okay, so back up. Thank you for all those beautiful, beautiful hearts. If you feel like you want to share this, by all means, go ahead and share this live as well. Okay, how do you get rid of negative thoughts, feelings, and realities? All right, beautiful, beautiful question. Again, by being fully present and aware of the moment. The minute you become, this is key actually, this is key to everything, okay? And when we say be fully present and aware of the moment, for the majority we think, oh yeah, I'm here, yeah, I'm present. But are you really here? When I say present, I mean totally present. I mean feel the chair that you sit on. Feel the clothes that you are wearing. Feel the energy in your body. Hear what is happening around you. See what is happening around you. Smell what you can smell. You got to be fully present, okay? By doing so, what's going to happen, the so-called negative thoughts are going to stop. And the reason for this is because you can't be fully present and aware of the moment and have thoughts at the same time. The two don't go together, okay? Your brain is going to operate either on one level or the other, but on both it cannot. So by you being present in the moment, you are shutting thoughts out, okay? And the more you do so, the more, the better you will become. So this is how you do it, my friend. And at the same time, your feelings and other realities will also disappear because you only are here right now. Your true power is here. Okay, that's how you do that. And Lonat, okay, how about the controlling of the dreams? I can control of my dreams and see images that I want. Okay, so now are we talking about lucid dreaming here, or are you talking about controlling of what you're going to dream and what kind of images? Because it seems to me that you are talking about lucid dreaming here. In order to have a lucid dream, again, you need to put the intention out there. That's the best way. Okay, put the intention out there just before you go to sleep, and it would go something like this. You're going to say to yourself out loud or internally, you're going to project this image and this intent. You're going to say, I'm going to fall asleep now. I'm going to have a wonderful night. And as I'm sleeping, I'm going to be in total control of all my dreams that I have. So, by putting this in your mind as an intent, try it out a few times, and you will see that you will become a master at lucid dreaming, believe it or not. Beautiful. In high school, I can't find my locker. Okay? You can't find your locker in high school. That's simple. Put out your thought again and just picture your locker in your mind. Hold that thought for about 10 to 15 seconds. Let it go. Don't think about it again. Go to school and you will find your locker. It sounds so simple, but I get it. I do understand. Okay, I also have the finalized of my dreams as I wish. That's awesome. I hardly ever remember my dreams. Again, yeah, everybody has that problem. Not everybody, most people have that problem. The best way for you to remember a dream, even if you don't put an intent out there when you sleep, the first thing when you do when you wake up, don't move at all, okay? Because by moving, you're going to forget everything, okay? So what you want to do is, let's say you open your eyes, don't move, and just say, I want to recall my dream, okay? And chances are you will recall your dreams if you don't move. Again, Mahobo, how does one come back from astral travel? Just think of your body. Okay, visualize your body. Thank you, my friend. The minute you do so, you will automatically come back to it. You cannot get lost, believe me. Your soul knows where your body is. You know where your body is. Again, same question. That's awesome. Panilko, very true. Have the intention to remember the dream before going to sleep. That's correct, my friend. That is totally correct. What a person can do to change dreams. This person always keeps dreaming about old people dying. All right. So, again, in this scenario, when you keep dreaming of something, okay, there is a message for you. I keep saying that because I want to emphasize that, okay? If you have a recurring dream, there is a message. If this person keeps dreaming about old people dying, there is a message. What do those old people mean to you? And what does death mean to you? Okay? You are the only one that can go and understand what this dream means, because if you don't understand it, actually, it's going to keep recurring over and over and over again until you get it. All right. Now, let's go down. Love from Australia. How do we get back into our body? Like I said, just think about your body. Congratulations of getting live. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. You're here for lessons. Awesome. I'm scrolling through all the comments because I'm having a lot of comments right now, and I don't want to keep everybody for very, very long. How do you protect yourself when you astral project? Again, beautiful question. My answer is you don't need to protect yourself. I know that a lot of people will tell you that you need to ground yourself, you need to protect yourself. There's so many things out there that can harm you, and nothing can be further away from the truth. Reality is that nothing can harm you. Why? Because you are a magnificent being of love and light. You are so big. You are so vast, okay? And you are not that little soul that you think you are, Okay, so there's nothing to protect yourself. Can you bump into something that can scare you? Of course you can, but you need to understand that it cannot harm you. Okay, so what in that case, you just face it. All right, and the minute you face it and you realize that you are powerful, nothing can hurt you. Okay, don't be afraid of anything. Amazing. Eddie, I just binge watched 50 to 60 of your videos. Wow, last night in algorithm aligned as just minutes ago. Beautiful. Thank you, my friend. That's quite, I didn't even realize I had 56 videos. I guess I do. But thank you. I feel honored. Thank you for watching them. And thank you for liking them. That's awesome. Antonio, how do you know all of this? Did you experience any of it? Yes, I have, Antonio. Everything I speak about comes from a direct experience. And only direct experience. Thank you, Wesla. It does not come from reading anything or listening to anybody. And as a matter of fact, Antonio, you can experience this as well. The secret to this is to align yourself with who you are. How do you do it? You stay silent, you stay still, you become fully aware in the present moment, and you just simply allow whatever information comes down to you to show itself. The first information that comes down is always the best. And at the same time, I suggest that you meditate twice a day, 20 to 30 minutes, early in the morning or early at night just before you go to sleep. The reason for that is because the world around you at those times is already quiet. So when the world is quiet, you have a tendency of being quiet as well. And when I talk about meditation, I'm talking about just observing your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and letting them go. Don't get caught up with them and start, traveling with them. That's what I mean by meditation. All right, awesome. So zooming down to see if any of you have, any of my subs have anything here to say. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it's the perception of yourself. Awesome. Obviously, I'm not going to have time to answer all of your questions here. So I'm kind of zooming up and down, trying to see what we can see. All right. So again, I'm going to close off by saying that happiness is internal. It only comes from within. We need to realize this. The minute we realize this, we raise our frequency, our vibration, and the universe is going to match it. Our happiness does not come from external forces. Okay, and the minute we realize this, our life will become much, much better, believe it or not. Thank you, Sarah. Very, very nice of you. And again, I'm going to say for anybody that is here and doesn't know me, you can check out my page. Thank you, my friend. And if you like what you see, you can hit a follow, okay? And at the same time, you can hit the little bell icon. And when you do that, what's going to happen is every time I actually upload a video, you will be the first to get notified. And for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, you can find those where my link tree is at the bottom of my page on TikTok. You can click on that. That's going to direct you to my Instagram and YouTube as well. And soon I'm going to also add my website there. I had to create a website because I had such a huge response from so many of you with a mentorship and all that. So I had to create a website so we can get more organized and we can start after the holidays. And for anybody that wants to subscribe, this is your opportunity here. While I am live, you can do so. And anybody that does and wishes can have a Zoom meeting with me, a quick one, one-to-one, just so we can touch base and ask each other questions. Okay? So, wow, we have a lot of messages again. All right, that's beautiful. I love you guys so much that every time I jump on board, I say to myself, I'm going to jump on board for 15, 20 minutes. Never happens, just because I get so much into it with all you wonderful people here that I just love communicating with everybody here. And it's amazing. Okay, user, what is the purpose of astral projection? All right, so there are many purposes to astral projection, believe it or not, but you need to ask yourself that question. When I do it just for the purpose of exploration, number one, and number two, I pick up information that I would normally not know, okay, from different sources. So it's to explore and to pick up information for myself, but others might have different reasons for doing it, okay? So whatever reason is in alignment with you, then that is your reason. So how can I activate or get my psychic powers to open up more? Again, beautiful question. Thank you for asking that. Mahlobo, awesome. I love your name, by the way. Meditation, okay? Nutrition is key. I'm going to tell you again. Being fully aware and present of the moment, and connecting with silence as often as you can. And when you connect with silence as often as you can, you also need to be in a state of allowing, okay? The minute you do that, you're going to pick up information, including psychic abilities, okay? Okay, Wesla, thank you for the Googles. Awesome, thank you very, very much. All of this must be done in dark at night? Not necessarily, no. Varden, thank you for asking. No, not necessarily. I prefer the dark. I prefer the night. Why? Because it is simply more in alignment with me. I prefer the quietness, the stillness, and the darkness helps me personally. But no, it's not necessary. Whatever you feel connected with, then that's what you do. A lot of people don't like the dark because it's kind of intimidating or scares them a little bit. So if that's the way you feel, I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying if that's the way you feel, then don't do that in the dark. Plain and simple. Hope you're well. Thank you, Strip Hype. Thank you for being here, my friend. Okay, 28 days. You're such an amazing... I love the way you just put all that together. Love it. Makhlubu, thank you. Awesome. Okay. How to transfer lucid dreaming to out of body in real time. How to transfer lucid dreaming to out of body in real time. So again, we need to realize that when you are lucid dreaming, it is real time. When you are out of your body, it is real time. Everything is in real time. We need to understand this, okay? And we need to emphasize this because there is no past, present, or future. There is only now. And when you are lucid dreaming, or when you are astral projecting or moving out of your body, you are doing it in the present moment. So all this, the real time, it is all happening in real time to begin with. But awesome. Sarah, thank you. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. Love and light to you too as well. Okay, nice to see you growing. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right. Amelia, thank you for your beautiful hearts. All right. So I'm going to close this off. Always a pleasure to have all of you here. And at the same token, I want to thank everybody for helping me actually achieve over 50,000 followers right now. I think we did that within like 18 days. I posted a video 18 days ago about the 40,000 followers, and I thanked everybody. And now I want to thank everybody in live as well. Even though I did a video, I still want to thank everybody in live for over the 50,000 followers. What does this mean? This means that we are growing, we are expanding, we are evolving, and the message is very, very clear that we are all one. We are all united, and we are raising the frequency, the vibration, and the awareness of this beautiful planet and of this universe. And this is my goal, and I'm sure that is the goal for a lot of you here watching me, to raise the frequency and vibration of this wonderful universe. All right, so again, love and light to you all, and remember, No matter what you do, be the greatest you. Thank you for connecting. I love every single one of you. For all of you that took the time to make these wonderful comments, I thank you. For all of you sending me your wonderful gifts, I thank you. For all of you that sending all those wonderful hearts, I thank you. And of course, I thank everybody for being here and participating. Love and light. Good night for now. Bye-bye.